Welcome to the KO Boxing Show. Tonight's show, massive show. 8-time world champion Vic Darchinyan, Danny Green, a host of other celebrities. Stay tuned to a massive KO Boxing Show. Back here with 8-time world champion Vic Darchinyan. Vic, welcome to Melbourne. You've got a big fight coming up December 12 at Alexandra Club, IBF title. How's your training coming along?
I just start trainings. I think it's going to be good. I know already what kind of is. I have 4 weeks. It's going to be bantamweight fight. I didn't fight in a bantamweight already for five years. I fought in much heavier weight divisions, not because I was struggling for weight to lose a weight, because I get offered for title shots, much heavier fighters, and I took the fight. But now I want to fight in my weight division, in bantamweight. I want to message all over the world. It's my weight division. If someone think he have stronger than me and have title, let's fight. Let's see who better.
You're fighting Chris Paulino. He's a very tough Filipino. He's won a WBC international title, got a great record. What do you know about Chris Paulino, your opponent for December 12?
Not too much, honest. I just saw. I know he's from Philippines. He's a bantamweight. He fought 15 fights, I think. Yeah, and he's a good kid. I know Filipinos are tough. I fought many Filipinos. I will be prepared. I will be ready for fight.
WAC Promotions, Glenn Aristis and Oliver Jaziski. Gee, they're doing a great job. They're hard-working promoters, aren't they? Leading promoters in Sydney, aren't they?
Yes, they are. I fought already in the show once, around 5-6 weeks ago. It was good. And they starting showing up and they're coming better every fight. Big promotion going better, bigger. I think it's going to be a big promotion. It's going to be in December, before Christmas. I think it's going to be good. And I will be show in a bantamweight how strong I am.
Vic, let's go over your career. You've fought so many great fighters and beaten them. You're going to be a future Hall of Famer. Who was your hardest opponent?
I fought many times. Well, I think more than 20 times for world titles. I can remember my first world title. It's Granny Pacheco from Colombia. It was in Miami. I think he's one of the toughest fighters who I have. It's my first world title. I stopped him. I knocked him out in 11 rounds. But fight was very close, you know. He was good opponent. I have good opponents. Like Jorge Arce. Of course, I beat him, but he was tough. He was taking big punches. I have pretty good opponents. Most of my opponents was Mexicans, world champions. I fought more than 20 times world titles fights too, you know. And I want to just message all world. I'm back to bantamweight. I want to get the title and decide what I want to do. I want to retire with title or I want to unify.
What was good about your win over Arce? You beat Hassi Hussein, one of our favourites, twice, and you got revenge for Australia, didn't you, on that one?
Yes, it was 2009, I think. I fought Arce, yeah. And Hassi, a good friend of mine. And it's a boxing, you know. You're taking one by accident, you're taking one punch, and it's coming maybe end. A few punches on top and referee jumping and stopping, you know. Hassi was good, tough, you know, this time. Just as a boxing. It happened with me too. When I moved up weight division, I fought in featherweight. I was dominating fight. I was winning fight with Tonnerre, maybe Tonnerre's second fight. I was in front in 8 rounds. I was winning all 7 or 8 rounds, so judges give it to me. Again, I jump or knock him out. He caught me. You know, it's happening in boxing.
Vic, what's there for Australia? Because you're one of our accomplished fighters, 8 world titles. I mean, it's an unbelievable effort. What is left for you with your legacy? What can we expect the last few years of Vic Darchinyan?
I have new contract with Louis DeBella, Al Hammond, and I want to just get the title. If I able to unify it, if they want to unify it, I will start to unify it. If no, I want to retire like world champion. I want a memory. I want to make kids know my dad is retired world champion. That's my goal. That's what I want to do.
How did you meet Glenn Aristis and Oliver? Because they're a great team, aren't they, WAC Promotions? How did you meet these guys?
Yes, I know. I'm waiting for a fight in America. They come to me. I met them. We start talk. We have a meal together. We have a food, and we start talk about promotion. What about if they give me a fight? I said, yeah, why not? Let's talk to America, find out they will let me or not. I talked to my promoter. They said, yeah, if you want my fight, why not? Take it. Australia will remember you, you know, and I love it. And now I'm taking second fight with them on a row, and getting ready for world title, maybe in a couple of months after. And I think it's great. Boys put my name in Australia, and I'm happy with them, you know. They're promoting me here, and gonna be co-promoters now. I love it.
What message have you got for your fans out there, Vic, for December 12th?
December 12th, I'm gonna be ready. I wanna all world know is my weight division in a bantamweight. I'm too strong for bantamweight. I was moved up for no reason. Super bant and featherweight. I just become number one contender in super bantamweight. As I won for title shot, they didn't give me title fight. That's why I move up more weight division. Now I'm back to my weight division. I want to finish career in a bantamweight and world champion.
What message have you got for your opponent, Chris Paulino?
I got message. I'm bantamweight. I'm real bantamweight, and I'm too strong with this bantamweight, and I can knock him out. That's the message.
All right, Vic. Thanks for everything, and we're going to watch you train.
Thank you.
Vic, you just sparred another 5 rounds. December 12, Wacko Promotions at Alexandra Basketball Stadium. It's going to be massive. Your preparation there was pretty good.
It was short. You can see I'm still swearing. Yeah, I'm still swearing. Yeah, and it's good. It's warm-up fight. They warm-up sparring for me. Kid, good. Thank you for him. Come help me. You know, I just came here. Just do a little bit fitness. That's what I'm doing in gym. Just running, throwing my hands. But they also sparring. It's good. Getting ready. 1 month to go. I'll be prepared on 12th of December.
12th of December, Wacko Promotions. Glenn and Oliver are going to be wrapped with your preparation. What is your weight right at the moment, Vic?
I'm around 56, 57 kilo now. I'm going to fight in bantamweight. It's a 53 and a half. Already from 2010, I never fought in the weight division. I always fought first. I start from 55. It's a super bantam, and featherweight. It's a 57. Now I want to fight in my weight division. It's 53 and a half. And a message to all world: if you know you're good, you're champion in the weight division. We'll see who better. I know I want to collect all belts. That's what I want to do.
8-time world champion Vic Darchinyan, December 12, Alexandra Basketball Stadium in Sydney. Get down and support one of the greats of world boxing. This guy's going to be a future Hall of Famer. I'm sure you're going to win another world title, Vic, and secure that legacy.
Thank you. I will. I will go what I have. I'm gonna put good preparation. I'll be ready on fight. I can also show on your chin, how I'm gonna punch it. You wanna?
Yeah, but
if I punch you now, you're not gonna see the fight.
All right, Vic. Thanks for the interview, and keep the Dukes down for the moment, Vic.
Thank you.
Back here at the gym with 4-time world champion Danny Green. Danny, December 2. Your prep's going pretty good?
Going well, thanks, Pete. Yeah, it's good to be down here. Watch my old mate Vic Darchinyan have a session. So it's great to be around, and the UFC's in town. So it's a massive fight week. You know, got Edmund over here, Ronda Rousey's trainer and the wrestling coach, and Vic Darchinyan and Billy Dibbs in here, former IBF world champion. You know, it's like, man, the house is stacked with fighters.
It is. I mean, there's so many world champions. I saw you, Vic, and Billy sitting down watching the MMA. There's 3 world champions with not a chair.
We couldn't get a chair, mate. Yeah, but no, it's great. Good to see Billy. I'm pretty sure he's looking to make his way back into the world rankings and get another shot at a title. Or there's a big domestic fight here for him as well, a big fight, with Will Tomlinson, which is, as exciting as a world title, I guess, because people will take notice and they want to sit, and it'll be a great fight. So there's some big things for him in the future as well. And he's had a great career, and Vic Darchinyan, obviously 8-time world champion. Not many people get to say that. And he's beaten, he's taken down some of the legends in the sport. So Vic's a legend in the sport. Unfortunate that people here in Australia don't actually know the importance and the status of what he is in the boxing world and what he's achieved and who he's beaten.
He was a housemate of yours too.
He was. His cooking wasn't the best when I first turned pro, and he first turned pro. We both
bit heavy on the salt, was he?
we both lived together in Bankstown in Sydney in a little unit, and we broke down all the communication barriers. He couldn't speak English. Obviously, I didn't speak Armenian. He spoke broken English okay. So we got on. We played cards each night, a bit of honey with Lebanese bread, cup of tea, and we got on. We eventually got to know each other, and it was great. We formed a good friendship over the years.
Let's go over Connie Conrad. He's a tough opponent who's just coming off a world title fight less than 7 weeks ago. It's a real serious fight for you, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, Pete. Every fight's serious, and especially at this stage, a loss would be devastating. So he just fought for the world title 8 weeks ago in Germany for the WBA world title, light heavyweight world title. So I'm coming down on one. I'm trimming down. I'm pretty hungry at the moment, so I'm just seeing how my body is going to respond to a lighter weight. I'm not going to come down too much, though, because I've learned my lesson earlier in my career that, dropping too much weight is not healthy for a fighter. And, I'm not a young man anymore, so my body can't withstand, losing a lot of weight. But, so far so good. 3 weeks out today, training's going really good.
How many fights do you think you got left, Danny, in this 42-year-old body? What's in the back of your mind? 1 more year, 2 more fights?
Mate, I'm a fighter, so I'll probably got about 45, 50 fights left. Nah, I don't know, mate. Not many. Not many at all.
The end game, obviously, we have to mention Mundini. Why do you think he's ducking you?
You tell me. I got a pretty good gauge on what he's going to earn in this fight against Hatley. Like, I've got a pretty good idea, roughly ballpark. I might give or take, a few, a bit of money here, a bit of money there, but I've got a good gauge on what he'll earn. He'll have to fight a minimum 8 times to make what he'll make against me. So he's going to have 8 of these fights. That's 8 preparations. That's 8 rounds of preparing for sparring. It's all that punishment physically when he could do it once. And it's an easy fight for him, apparently.
I hope your accountant's looking at this. I hope Anthony's accountant's looking at that. It makes a lot of sense, mate. Good luck December 2nd, and it's going to be a massive undercard. The Maloney boys are back from the Philippines soon. We've got Jade Mitchell here as well.
He's the one making all the noise that's upset this interview. Yeah, Jade's banging around the bags, and good young kid, mate. Great prospect, great young fella. Him and his dad Lenny have been, great. We did a fair bit of sparring with him last preparation. So, real good young kid, mate. Big future.
Thanks for the interview, Dan.
No worries. Thanks very much, Pete.
Back here at the Underworld, we're with the undefeated Jade Mitchell, who's just won the Asian Pacific title. Mate, fighting on Danny Green's undercard, you must be pumped up.
Oh, mate, fighting on Danny's undercard again is just great. This year's just been a dream come true to me, and to get a gig again on a big show like that in our hometown in Melbourne, it's just a dream come true, mate. I'm absolutely loving it.
You're fighting Ryan Breeze. It's going to be a cracker fight.
Yeah, mate. Look, for me, the fight with Breeze, it's sort of validation for myself. I won the Victorian title that Ryan Breeze, that he vacated earlier this year. And the fight makes sense to me. We're both undefeated. We're both Victorians. We both come from boxing families. It's a fight that excites me as well. Like, I'm a boxing fan myself. And I know that Ryan's really going to bring the fight the whole time, and he's not going to give me any time at all to rest. And likewise, we're both very busy fighters. But from all accounts, like, Ryan seems like a really nice guy. I met him for the first time at the press conference. So, but come fight night, we're going to punch the hell out of each other. But, he seems like a great guy, and all respect in the world to Ryan. I know what I'm in for, and we're working very hard for it.
Jade, you've driven all the way from Rye here with your father, Lenny, who's been a massive inspiration in your career, mate. This is a type of attitude we like. Undefeated fighters. You've probably driven an hour and a half to be here with Danny and soak up the atmosphere, mate. You're leaving no stone unturned.
No, we've had really good preparation. I was meant to fight 10 rounds only just over a week ago now. And in the lead up to that, we were sparring with Sam Solomon. And on Danny's last card, we were training with Danny also. So I haven't had any time off at all. So I've kept myself really fit, and we've stayed really active. So my prep has been great. The body pulled up awesome after the last fight. So we're ready to go. Just can't wait to get in there.
All right, mate, what's it like living up at Rye? Because it's a very nice area, isn't it?
Oh, mate, look, it's great. Like, I love it. I've got the sand dunes to run on every morning. We've got some great training down there. We've got a good setup at our gym there. But as far as running goes, the sand dunes, you just can't beat it, mate. So it's right at the doorstep. So absolutely love it down on the peninsula. It's good, and it's not too far away now. It's only an hour away when we come up here to train. I was actually in Middle Park this morning training with my strength and conditioning coach, Mitch Cook. So I make the drive probably anywhere from 3 to 5 times a week, either working with my running coach in Croydon from East End Boxing, Ronnie Picken, or strength and conditioning coach in Middle Park, or just for sparring and whatnot. We're always up here, so it's not too bad, the drive. So it's not too bad at all.
All you boxing fans, get out there. Danny Green, Connie Conrad, Jade Mitchell and Ryan Breeze on the undercard. Going to be a sensational night, along with the Maloney twins. Good luck, mate.
Cheers. Thanks a lot, Pete.
Back at Vic Darchinyan's training camp with head trainer Edmund Tarbanian. Edmund, how's his preparation been for December 12th?
He's good. Vic's good. We're slowly starting up sparring sessions, so he's feeling much better day by day. And it's good that he's back in his weight division where he belongs. And he'll prepare right, and he'll show his skills on the 12th of December.
You're from Los Angeles, the Glendale gym, and Vic's been down there. How did you guys meet up?
Well, I've followed Vic's career for a long time, and he used to do training camps in my gym, and then he made a decision for me to work with him. So we've known each other for a long time already. I've done many training camps, and he's our legendary Armenian, the best boxer we've had. So me growing up and being a trainer from young age, I always looked up to his career, and now we're working together.
You're a UFC trainer. We know you train Ronda Rousey, you're world famous and what have you. What's the difference between training Vic Darchinyan and training a UFC fighter?
Yeah, it's a bit different, but I'm a stand-up trainer. My expertise is in that field, and MMA fighting is different. You got to mix it up with the wrestling and grappling and all the other stuff that MMA fighters can do in the octagon, and the fighters in the ring, boxers can't do. Boxing is a sweet science, just using the hands, so it's a bit different there. You could use your knees, elbows, and kicks and takedowns. So of course it's different, but fighting is fighting, and I'm blessed enough to understand both of the arts and did it from a young age, and I could prepare fighters mentally and physically, and game plan for them, to be ready for the fight, tactically, to make adjustments the right way, and train the right way. It's very important, and bring the best out of each individual. Everybody has something different that, as long as a trainer you figure it out and bring the best out of the athlete, that means you're doing the right job.
Edmund, for anyone inspiring to be a fighter out there or to get involved with training people, what's the key that you can give them advice as a person? What do you need in your mind and as a goal to be able to be a successful person in any sport?
Passion. Be passionate about what you do, love what you do, train hard, give it your best every day. Hard work is very important. Hard work and dedication. If you're not dedicated to the craft, you're not going to do anything. Talent's not only enough, skills not only enough. You got to be passionate. You got to love it more than anybody else to become successful at it.
You're a successful kickboxer and you fought, a lot of fights. Do you need to be a competitor first before you can become a trainer? Or could someone be a trainer that's never fought?
You could be a trainer if you've never fought, but it's always a plus to be have professional, any type of striking experience, which you will understand athletes at certain times a bit better. But definitely not. You could love the sport and be passionate and just understand the sport, train for yourself. Don't have to be a professional fighter, even an amateur. Boxing skills that is enough to guide fighters into the top level. But definitely some fighters like to feel comfortable that their trainer has been there and understands and has the experience. And as long as the fighter is happy and understands, and you show that you're next to them, through the times that they need you, it can happen and it could be done.
Edmund, having Vic Darchinyan now at 39 years of age, how long has he got to go in the game, and how hard is it now to squeeze those last little drops to get that extra world title now at bantamweight that he wants to secure his legacy?
Once he starts fighting in the bantamweight, we could see that, a top-level competition, we could figure that out. But, as long as he's hungry and he stays in the gym and trains hard, he should be able to. He has a few fights in him, I believe. It's doing this right, fighting at the right weight division, and him staying in the gym, staying hungry a little bit, and understanding that it's approximately the end of his career, and to win another world title and defend it maybe once or twice. And I think it'll be enough. I think it'll be a huge accomplishment. The last fight, he's been fighting at 126. It's not the proper weight division for him, and featherweight, and it's it was sad to see what happened to him, but now he understands, I think, and at bantamweight he's made those adjustments and he knows he belongs there, and Vic can be a world champion again.
Edmund, you're a big fight fan. I can just see it. You love the sport. Who are your favourite boxers growing up? Were you a De La Hoya fan or a Tyson man?
I'm a fan of any fighter that whatever abilities they've had, and they use it in the ring. So if you're skilled, you could use your speed, quickness, alertness. You got the reflexes, the good eyes, good vision, and you could use that in the ring and get a win and be a world champion and be successful. I like that person as a fighter. So Mike Tyson used his abilities amazingly. Of course, it's always fun to watch a heavyweight dominant fighter that would get in there and destroy people, and it's always exciting to see. But as a trainer, I looked up to all kinds of fighters, like Muhammad Ali style, all the great boxers, Roberto Duran, Tommy Hitman Hearns. All those guys are great fighters. And Oscar De La Hoya, even all of them, they're great champions. Everybody has something unique, and they used whatever abilities they had in the ring 100%, and they were dedicated to the craft, and they were great world champions.
As a trainer, Edmund, who have you learnt the most from? Who was your mentor that taught you the most?
Well, I've had a couple of trainers, and and I learned from everybody. Just need to put all the ideas together, and my boxing coach, amateur boxing trainer, Coach Nazo, did a lot with me. My first trainer, Ken Artunian, did a lot with me. So I've learned from a lot of trainers, worked with professional boxing coaches as well. So throughout my career, I was blessed to have great trainers and great guidance, and learned a lot. I learned a lot of things on my own because I started coaching when I was 16 years old. So it's a bit tough when you're young at age and you own a gym and you have to do a lot to learn. So my learning was a bit different than others.
You've been in Melbourne nearly a week or over a week. What do you like about Melbourne, mate? Have you caught a bit of the lingo, like mate and stuff like that, our slang?
Yeah, we like it, but we're here for business. Ron's got a fight, and I'm here to train Vic, so haven't been going out too much, staying in the hotel and just focused on the fight. And Sunday is very important for us, and that's where I'm here for. I'm not on vacation to go out, but people are very nice in Australia, beautiful country. I wish I could see more, but we're here to for business. We got a fight in front of us, and that's all I'm worried about right now.
Edmund, thanks for your time. You're doing a great job interviewing Vic Darchinyan, and keep up that excellent work. You're Los Angeles based, and if any Aussies get out to LA and they want to do some UFC, some real players, I think Edmund's your man.
Thank you. Thanks for having me on.
Wrapping up the KO Boxing Show. Gee, it's been a huge show. Big thank you to Vic Darchinyan, Danny Green and all the boys. Until next week, keep punching.